So these collard leaves are nice and big. They're ready for the breakfast plate. And the shallots are doing really good down there. And the beets, of course. And one of my next projects is to get in there and get those snow peas picked. And let's see, Danielle's over there checking the tomatoes. The tomatoes are doing really well. And lo and behold, we have a visiting artist today. She's getting some images for her work. We had ourselves a good thunderstorm. Not terribly powerful. Some areas probably got it powerful. We had some rain, but you know, the doggone thing, it was powerful enough, and enough rain. We have a new air system. Feels so much better. I actually have a jacket on. So I'm looking at the sky. There is still a chance of thunderstorms this evening, so I got to keep an eye on that. I keep forgetting to tell you all that the younger chickens here have started using their roosting bars. That might seem like a very minor thing, but it's just another step toward adulthood. I'm going to get them a little snack here. This is the area that I rototilled this morning. This morning when it was really hot and humid, I came out extra early this morning, try to beat the heat and get this area rototilled. Danielle's going to plant melons here. She's got some melon plants already started. Danielle's fava beans are coming up really nicely. It's always nice to see the plants coming up when you plant seeds in the garden. It's just such a nice feeling. I just gave the younger chickens a snack of the adult food, the layer pellet. They're not really crazy about it yet. They can eat it. You can see that one over there eating it. The difference could be because the layer pellet is organic and it's soy free. So maybe the actual food itself is different. But anyway, I gotta get them onto that stuff. They're going to be giving us eggs, gosh, in about 4 or 5 months. So I'd like to get that organic soy-free stuff in them. But they're beautiful birds. We had one get loose earlier today. Not sure what happened. That's alright. She came back in. I don't know why they insist upon standing in their food and scratching at it, but I guess it's just what they do. I fed the onions today. That's always a fun thing to do. I don't know why. I just enjoy feeding the onions. I just get such a feeling of, I don't know, taking care of them. They're pretty easy to take care of. You just need to weed them. But it's nice to be able to feed them as well. They're just now starting to bulb up. So I'm going to feed them one more time, probably toward the middle of July, and then that'll be it for the feeding. Then it's up to them. The mid-season potatoes have blossoms on them now. Nice blue blossoms. You know what else has a blossom? Is the flax. I can't really get you over there right now, but the flax has little blue blossoms on it, or some of them do anyway. Flax has about another month and a half to go before we harvest that and start to process it. That'll be exciting. We'll do some spinning. Not everything goes well in the garden. For example, these snow peas. I did not know that they were snow peas, and the whole infrastructure kind of collapsed under the weight of them. So I'm going to have to get in here with my tote and start pulling those snow peas off of there. They're great in stir fries. It's not a total loss, but it wasn't quite what I expected. Probably in about a month I want to talk about an item, or rather a principle or theory or method of gardening called the hard times garden. And that's something that we try to grow here. We have many different kinds of vegetables that we like to grow, but I always keep in the back of my mind the principle of the hard times garden. I think this idea came about right around World War I, and it really took off right around the time of the Great Depression in 29. And the idea is that you're going to grow the basic ingredients for a good soup or stew. Let me tell you what I mean. The idea is that you want to grow the basic ingredients for that soup or stew. And so what are those ingredients? Well, you need carrots. We have 2 nice big long rows of carrots. Nice thing about carrots is that they store really well in the root cellar. These are potatoes, of course. You need most soups. In most soups you do need potatoes. In really hard times you can get by with just potatoes. Just ask the Irish about that. So we have 2 different kinds of potatoes. We've talked about that in the past. I'm going to be talking about it much more in the future. Okay, and hey Danielle. Hi, there's Danielle.
Hello. It's the cool of the evening after a brief windy and some rain event. So I'm out here collecting, harvesting some pak choi, lamb's quarter, spinach that's bolting, and lettuce for tomorrow's breakfast. And of course, I can't ignore the tomato plants in the greenhouse, so I'm clipping off the little suckers and the lower branches that are touching the ground. Clipping all those off, we are creating little trees of tomatoes.
Maybe one day you can give us a tutorial on caring for tomato plants.
Okay.
Okay, good.
That was just a preview.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Of course you need onions for your soup, your hard times garden soup. We have plenty of onions. They're going to last us just about the whole year. And of course garlic. I know most of you folks are growing all this stuff, and that's good. I just wanted to talk about the theory or the principle of the hard times garden. That's all. We're going to be talking about it more in the future, so I just wanted to mention it today. Well, I guess that's going to be about it from here. It was a long day, and starting off with getting out at the crack of dawn to do rototilling, and then working very hard in the garden. We had our friend and artist here, friend Leslie. She is from a goat dairy farm over in Newport. She came over. She's an accomplished artist, and it was fun to have her here, taking some pictures and doing some artwork and some sketches. So, yeah, I guess that'll just about do it from here. Tomorrow's going to be another day, more of the same, a little bit cooler, so that's good. We're going to be ramping up to tomorrow's the 4th of July. So let's all say hello to President Thomas Jefferson, although when he wrote the Declaration, he was probably Secretary of State back then. No, we weren't even a nation back then. So I know he was ambassador to France. I don't want to get off into that. But anyway, tomorrow's the 4th. I'll probably hear some firecrackers going off at night. Our town does its big celebration, I think, on the 19th of July. But there might be some fireworks. We don't really go chase them out. I don't care. I don't care about fireworks. And then Sunday and Monday is going to be wicked hot. We're working on some ideas for how to deal with that heat. We got 2 ideas. So we'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.